Hi guys, Auxi Klutch here, and I'm bringing you guys Danger Canyon. It's by Detendez. The game type you want to use is Tank Beats Everything, and it's for 12 to 16 players, and it's categorized as Forerunner group. Now, as you guys probably seen, it's kind of an unusual style of mini game here. This is Tank Beats Everything, and basically the idea or gist of it is to take one tank all the way through the map, progressively through it, and score the tank as a point, because the tank is used as an oddball. That's how the game type works, and it's a really fun game type. Detendez actually thought up his own. The first time we saw this, we were just like, oh my god, you can do so much with this, and he's been editing this map ever since, trying to balancing out powers for both teams, making it as much fun as you possibly can. As we got gameplay of man killing the tank here. You start out at the Crash Pelican, you drive the tank off the cliff at the start, and then you progressively work your way up, and you have one guy in the tank. You can have another guy in a turret if you want, but the rest of the guys are on the ground. They have to be pretty much defending the tank, because if the tank gets destroyed, you are basically done. Game over, round over, and you guys you switch teams to the defending team, and you want to progressively score it all the way. This is the first stage, and it's a really nice stage. I like how he has the rocks kind of dividing it up so that the tank can have like two pathways, and has options, you know, if the defenders are still like posing as a threat. But the defenders in the first stage will get a normal chain warthog. It does a lot of damage, more than you'd probably think. If you have a good driver and a good gunner, you can actually do some decent amount of damage at the initial start. However, as we get up to this stage, this is a really, this is kind of the first stage where the defenders can actually start killing maybe a few guys, because it's got that cliff hill right there, and it's a really good progressive stop for the attackers, because you know the tank can't shoot over the hill, and it's up to your players to really help you out there. But as we get to the tunnel is probably the hardest stage. It's mostly where all the tanks usually die. As you see right here, we got some guys running on a tank, and the tank actually loses its turret, and pretty much useless now. So we get into some first-person gameplay of the next round, because I guess didn't get in the tank, but you actually get to see that the attackers get more damage. They have like a higher damage boost towards the or against the defenders rather, to just ensure that they progress through the map a lot further, because we've had it to where they're even, and it was just too difficult for the attackers to get through all the way, even though they have a tank. Because as you progressively get through the map, the defenders get more upgrades, more power weapons, more vehicles. Like in the tunnel, they'll be able to bring out a rocket hog, and at the last stage, a mantis. However, we didn't get to the mantis, so you won't be really seeing too much of that. That thing tears up tanks, let me tell you. And it really puts a stop towards the attackers, because you would feel like when you're defending, you'd feel you just constantly die and die and die. But what you're doing is you're actually weakening the players to the point where one guy could get one lucky crack and kill an attacker. But to how he has the spawn set up, he has the attackers you get one life. That's basically it. Once you lose that life, you are sent somewhere else, and you are out of the game. So that's where it comes into very well teamwork. You have to work together and make sure that you don't die, and protect your tank all at the same time. But the tank is still a vital asset to really let you guys go. But as we get into the tunnel is really close quarters, and they're just always linked together, the rocks are in the way, and there's like 90-degree turns and stuff like that. But as we get to the end of this clip, Mankill ends up kind of showing himself too much around this corner, and ends up getting rockets into the face and stuff like that. But the last map that we featured was Delta, and just go check that out. It's an awesome map by KGB. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, guys. Auxi out.